Look at my elbow. Ashy hand. Just dry and ashy. It's as if Hamatan from nowhere just came in this morning and
Hey
just
guys, welcome back to the
had my
channel.
back
I
this
just
morning
wanted to
because
use this
I
opportunity
still have
to,
like a naked
make a little
skin is a
announcement.
bit dry.
We're finally monetized.
Okay.
Yay! We're finally monetized. We finally got monetized after 2 years. There's a reason why the process took a bit longer for me. I'll probably explain that in my next video. But yeah, I wanted you guys to know, and I wanted to use this opportunity to say a very huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, that keeps watching and liking my videos. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I do not take your support for granted. I wouldn't be here today without you guys. So God bless you all, and please watch my ads, okay? Thank you.
My house, this house we live in is such an old house. My landlord has several other houses here in Lomè, but I think this was the very first one he built and lived with his family. Then when he started building other houses, he moved and then started to rent them out. This was the very first house he built. So it's quite an old house. We've been living here for the past 13, this should be the 14th year. So everything in the house is just old. Cannot break this apple. Na-agụ ọka na-eme nke ọ na-eme. Wet cloth. If I don't clean the gas with soap, it's just going to be white. The scoring powder is going to give it that dusty white effect. So that's why I'm using soap to clean it again. I'm going to do the same thing to the backsplash. That's the wall that I cleaned with scoring powder as well. Scoring powder brings out the shine, but when you're done, you have to clean it a second time or wash it a second time with soap so that that will make the shine brilliant rather than dull. I'm not finished, Jesse. I'm still filming. Can you go to the parlor? Okay. Why are you disturbing me, for heaven's sake? Okay. Now go. Okay. You are saying okay, you are still standing here. I just want some biscuits. I just gave you one now. Yeah? Go and come. Then I won't give you. Fine. See what you've cost. What? Just go. I'll melt and transfer it later, but right now I need to clean up this mess. I didn't stain myself with oil. Don't even think about it. I want to soak some of my hand towels. You are thinking about it, huh? Just be a good boy. Oh. Are you a disobedient child? So behave yourself. The salt is finished. This is just my kitchen life. The life of a Nigerian mom in her kitchen. And my day starts and ends in the kitchen. I remember when I was working, when I was teaching, the kids and I used to teach in the school my kids attend. So we'll all wake up in the morning, get ready, go to school. The driver will come and pick us, we go to school. So we all live together and come back together. I'm the first person that wakes up every day. I'm the last person to go to sleep every day. Even as a working mom, my life was still starting and ending in the kitchen. Hey, no wonder they say, the woman, your place is in the kitchen. Mm. Even when you are a career person, you still enter the kitchen. No matter how you do it, as long as you're a woman, you still enter the kitchen. When you come into your kitchen and you see things that are not in place, you will not be yourself until you fix them. Especially when you have kids, the guilt will just be there. Even when you have a housemate, you know that something is not complete if you don't do what you're supposed to do as a mother, as a mom, you know. There's a certain kind of peace that comes with it. Just knowing that you're able to attend to your kids, you're able to attend to your family, and you're able to run your house in a certain way and keep things in order. Even if you're a career mom, it's still the same thing, it doesn't change. The stress this time around is just times two, because then you deal with the stress in the office and then you come back home and deal with the stress at home. So when it wasn't working for me, I resigned, and then I went into private teaching. So people would hire me, I'll come to their houses and teach their kids. That was what I was doing before my son fell sick and I had to stop to take care of him. Thankfully, he has gotten better. When he returns to school, I'll have my life again, and then I'm not thinking of going back to a 9 to 5. I'm not thinking of doing that again because, man, I can't. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I'm going to be my own boss so that I can go and come whenever I please. And I don't have to answer to anyone. That's the advantage of being your own boss. You can come and go as you please. You won't have to answer to anyone. No shouting, no quarreling, no query. You just there on your own, gone. So that is my life. Oh, since I totally gave up private teaching and became a caregiver to my son. And thank God I'm able to do that and see his progress every day as he gets better every day. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God. That is when the time is right, the kind Thanksgiving when I go do. Because what this boy went through, if I'm saying it here, you people will not understand. That boy is a trooper, honestly. God was just with us throughout that whole time. And he came out with his mind intact. I bless God though. I look at him every day and I'm like, you're such a trooper. God was just with us the whole time. The day when I go do Thanksgiving, man, it's going to be grand. My Thanksgiving for that boy is going to be grand. As a mother, there are things that you do not foresee in the future of your children. But when they come upon you, your ability to just hold on and just be there, body, mind, and soul. Remember God and just hold on to God, and just trust Him for healing and restoration. And then just being able to be able to be there and be happy so that your child can see you happy, and that spirit will also help him or her to recuperate. It's everything. Wow. Hi guys, welcome back. So I just got back. I went out. I just came back right now. I went to the pharmacy to get vaccine. I'll be taking my son to the hospital tomorrow for immunization. So I went to get the vaccine and they put the vaccine inside ice. But the ice has melted. It melted before I got home. So I'm just going to tie this one and put it back in the refrigerator to preserve the temperature. I need to find another bag for this because this one is leaking. Yeah, not only leak now. Yeah, it's leaking. I got liter code for Qatar. This should be okay. Okay. So this water I put inside the bag, I'm going to freeze it. Then tomorrow morning when we're going to the hospital, I'll get another bag, put the ice inside, then drop the vaccine inside so that the coldness from the ice can preserve the temperature of the vaccine. Before we get to the hospital, as soon as we get to the hospital, I'll give the vaccine to the nurses or the doctors. So I'll just put it there and let it freeze for tomorrow. I'm just wondering what we're going to have for dinner this night. But I know that won't be so much of a problem. I'll just ask the kids what they want for dinner. Most times, 80% of the time, I let them make their choice when it comes to breakfast and dinner. Well, most times breakfast we're always in a hurry, so it's either they take bread and tea, or they take golden morn, or they have custard with bread, or they just take oats, right? But dinner, my kids are a bit fussy when it comes to food, so it's easier for me most of the time when I ask them, when I let them pick what they want to eat, unlike when I just pick something, I just prepare something and I say that's what everybody's going to eat. They will eat it grudgingly, they will be complaining and eating it. So for me, it's better, especially for dinner. I always ask them what they want for dinner, and whatever it is they say they want to have, that is what they will have. It's always easier for me because then they are eating it happily and they will eat everything because they are the ones that chose what they want to eat. For me, a meal plan, for me, it's not very realistic for me because I've tried it before. I've tried it a couple of times and it didn't work for me. Because sometimes when I get up in the morning and I go to the meal plan, I just look at what we have for the day, it may not be what you're in the mood to eat that day. So for me, it's not very realistic. And given that my kids are quite fussy when it comes to food, it doesn't, it's not, a meal plan is not realistic for me at all. When it comes to lunch, making the decision for lunch is solely mine. Whatever I prepare for lunch, everybody takes it. And it's easier because most times, especially when school is in session, I prepare it in the morning because that is what they will take to school. And then for myself, that has to have lunch, I'll eat whatever it is that is left of what I prepared in the morning. I already went out and I got bread. I know if I ask them, it will not, it's either they will say oats. Okay, they had oats for breakfast this morning. So they will either say custard with bread or they will say bread and tea. Whatever they decide. I don't think I'm going to stress myself a lot making dinner today. So I just put some water inside the bowl. I'll put the eggs inside, then I'll get paper towels and just clean off the dirt on the surface. That's all. With eggs, you have to be very careful. It's not something you just put in water and start scrubbing with soap and water. Me, I don't know how to do that one.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
They're clean enough to go into my fridge. Yes.